I'd like to thank Professor Tilden and the book club for having me here today. I was planning to read something new tonight. I have, however, decided to read a chapter from my last book. But in the spirit of the Works in Progress series, I promise to read it in a new way. Everything that happened after that happened in slow motion. Or perhaps that's just the way his memory recorded it. Thank you.
Connor, hi. I just want to say I tape all the readings, but yours I actually enjoyed.
Oh, that's good. At least I'm not speaking into a total vacuum.
Well, actually, I heard you used to work here.
Well, I had a job here, but I never actually worked. Actually, I got fired for reading on duty.
Yeah, well, they stuck me in video, but actually, I'm a writer.
Oh.
Is there any way you can look at my book?
Is it any good?
I've absolutely no idea.
Well, anyone who chews pencils with this much passion must have something worth saying. I'll give it a read.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Connor, you're here.
What? Yeah, this is still my bedroom. What are you doing here?
At least until we sell it. Or so your ex-wife says. She also said that we could show this any time after 10. I understand that this is her apartment.
Yeah, well... well, come on in. I should warn you, though, I sleep naked.
No, perhaps we'll go into the guest room first.
Are you sure?
No, it's fine.
Well, that's no problem.
No, the guest room's good. It's good.
Great. This is the picture you choose
Connor,
for my next
Connor.
novel?
Can I be frank with you? The second half of your book is even worse.
That's not frank. That's brutal.
Well, I'm sorry. It just doesn't seem like you really put yourself into this one.
This one's harder, okay? I just keep second-guessing myself.
Connor, a writer is only as good as his instincts.
I think that's my line, isn't it?
You've blown, Summer, but I think I can still make Christmas, maybe.
It's great. It's a perfect holiday read. 400 pages about a marriage falling to pieces.
If you are still hung up about Peggy, work is the best therapy.
Hey, don't start up about Peggy again.
6 weeks, Connor. 6 weeks, I need another rewrite. Can you do that?
Fine. You know, I put my whole life into that first book. You guys pay me a king's ransom and you say, do it again. Well, you know what? I don't have a new life to write about.
Well, then, get one. Fast.
Hey, Connor, this is Fritz. Your next-door neighbor. Painter friend, remember me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've decided to take your advice.
And before I advise against that, what was my advice?
About me turning the big 4-0. Oh. I mean, I hate birthdays, but how about you and I go out tomorrow and we celebrate?
Okay.
Cool. Please, no presents.
See you later.
See ya.
So how's your wife, Antonio?
Still putting up with me. She agrees with the Buddhist. First thought, best thought. I'm sorry it did not work out that way for you, my friend.
Well, my first thought was not to get married. It was my second thought that was the problem.
Next time, promise you will think with your heart, not with your head, eh?
Yeah.
Now, do you see anything you like for your friend's birthday?
Well, Fritz is an artist. I was thinking of something that, had a little more character, like an antique.
I've got an old Hamilton in the pack.
That sounds great.
Very reasonable. I'll be right back.
Great. Antonio, someone's at the door.
If it's a customer, pass him in, my friend.
Okay.
Thanks.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Get out. Now!
Tenemos que negociar, Antonio.
Nada. No more. Nothing.
I don't know. One minute we're talking Buddhist philosophy, next minute, boom, he's gone.
Now, you tell me something. What kind of a writer would tackle a shooter like that?
A writer who doesn't want to finish his book, I guess.
You're lucky. There could have been 2 bags.
Should never have let the guy in.
Don't worry about it. He would have gotten in anyway.
Connor, it's Peg. Hopefully you're out looking for an apartment. I'm busy tonight, but call me in the morning. We need to talk about the divorce papers.
He always did have great timing.
Don't rush. Be real certain. You take your time, Connor.
It's number 3.
You're positive?
It's a face I'm not going to forget for a very long time.
Hector Stroessner, age 29, Argentinian national.
That's great. Antonio leaves Argentina to escape the death squads, comes here to the States, gets killed by an Argentinian.
It's a wonderful world, ain't it? They picked up Stroessner 6 months ago for extortion.
They let him go?
Our star witness's life was threatened and she refused to testify.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this some subtle way of telling me that my life's in danger?
Look, Connor, we can't prosecute 40% of our homicides because of reluctant witnesses. We need you.
All we've got is circumstantial.
You didn't find a murder weapon?
No. Basically, it's your story against his, and the DA's expecting you to come up with a better story.
After all, you're the pro.
Well, I don't have a story. I have the truth.
Eris's husband identifies killer. It makes you seem like a gigolo.
Well, it's sexier than burnout novelist.
You sure you got the right guy?
Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't just in the way he looked. It was the way he held himself, like he was braced with a killer's secret knowledge. And it was in his eyes. You know what a killer's eyes look like? They're exactly like yours and mine, only where there's supposed to be a light. This is dead zone.
Sounds like the guy I reviewed my last show.
Thank you.
No, let me get this.
No. What's used to being an heiress's husband if you can't treat your friends? Just do me a favor, don't steal the tip this time, okay? See ya.
Thanks.
Connor McEwen, you gonna testify against Hector?
Who wants to know?
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe you are. It's called witness harassment.
Hey, there's a cop down the street. You wanna have me arrested? Look, you gotta believe me. He's my boyfriend, okay? And I know he's not perfect, but there is no way he's a killer.
Yeah, well, people are full of surprises, okay? And they're not always pleasant ones.
Yeah, and sometimes people make mistakes and pick the wrong guy out of a lineup. Let me ask you something. You have any South American friends?
Yeah, but I can't tell any of them apart. Is that what you want to hear?
He's got a kid to support.
Is it yours?
I just really hope that you search deep down inside your heart, okay? Because you could be ruining an innocent man's life, and that little boy's life too. Just think about it.
You say you had a clear look at the killer's face.
Yes.
But have you ever heard of the expression gun focus?
Objection, the witness is not testifying as an expert here.
Well, I'll rephrase. A gun focus is a common syndrome. Somebody points a gun in your face and all you see is the weapon.
I got a good look at his face before and after he shot at me.
So you've told the court in rather florid detail. You've also stated that you're a writer. What do you write, Mr. McEwen?
Fiction.
Oh. In other words, it's your job to make things up with your imagination.
Objection, the witness's occupation is irrelevant.
Sustained. The jury will disregard the last comment.
I'm just trying to account for your unbelievably detailed memory of a very stressful experience.
It's a writer's job to observe.
You've had a chance to observe me these last few minutes in an unstressful situation. I'm sure you would have no trouble describing my shirt and tie to the jury.
Objection, this is absolutely irrelevant, Your Honor.
Now, the witness claims to be a skilled observer. I'll allow it. You may answer the question.
Well, you're wearing a copy of an English prep school tie. It's blue and gold on a maroon background. You've tied it in a double Windsor knot, which adds to the overall impression of tradition and respectability, but the effect is undercut by the missing button on your shirt.
No further questions, Your Honor?
The witness may be excused.
Senor McEwen, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
You a reporter?
No, I'm a human rights investigator for America Watch.
So what do you want with me?
Between the military and the left, too many Argentinians have killed each other back home. So when this happens here, I want to know why. Can you tell me if you saw or heard anything you weren't asked about today?
Not that I can think of, no.
Well, if you can remember anything. Sometimes a detail that means nothing to the police can mean a lot to us.
Okay.
go.
Thanks.
Wasn't expecting you.
Yeah, well, I really don't know what I'm doing here. There's nothing like seeing your ex-wife walk into a room with this month's hot young writer.
Well, if you'd made your deadline, you'd be next month.
If I'd made a deadline, I'd still be married.
Connor, I'm sure you know Dexter.
Yeah, Connor, Peggy's told me a lot about you.
Congratulations. I just heard about the verdict.
The verdict?
Your trial. They found him guilty.
They did? That's great. That's great. No, the jury didn't deliberate very long.
Well, I'm sure you were a brilliant witness.
Well, I'm just glad to see that the system works.
If the system worked, they'd fry him by midnight.
Next, you'll be advocating public flogging for overdue writers.
Well, I could get behind that.
Sure you could.
I'd say this deserves a toast.
Definitely.
Oh, well, to justice.
Justice?
To justice.
You're positive? It's a face I'm not gonna forget for a very long time.
Nothing!
And sometimes people make mistakes and they pick the wrong person out of a lineup.
Hey! 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 You! Stop! Get out of my way. Move!
What's all this going on?
Come on, hurry!
Please, coming through. Look, watch up. Hey. Ow! Oh!
Move it. Get out of the way.
Buddy.
Ow!
Hey, watch it.
Out of my way. Hey! Hold it! Hold it! Hey! There! Take it easy! Right there! Stop that guy! Right there, buddy!
I got
Stop
him.
him! He's a killer! Take it
Let
easy!
me cuff him. Hold still, man.
Jesus!
What are you doing running the subways all night? You think that's gonna help?
Look, it was him. I got a good look at him.
What, as good as the look you got in our lineup? Look, Connor, I've seen this before. People who testify, they feel guilty. It's called witness remorse.
I didn't have any remorse. Not until now. We put the wrong man in jail.
You know, I read your book, Unscheduled Landings.
It's out of print.
I'm a good detective. And you're a good writer. Let's keep it that way. Connor, that motherfucker was guilty as hell. So go home. Forget about Hector Stroessner. Forget about this whole goddamn thing. Please.
So let's just say that you're out one night driving, right? Now it's pouring, it's raining, it's coming down in sheets, but you're all cozy and warm, and you got your stereo on. And then suddenly you hear this thud, like you hit something, right?
Yeah.
You look in the rearview mirror, there's nothing on the road. Then imagine the next morning, you're having your coffee, pick up the paper, and you see this picture of a little girl killed by a hit-and-run driver on that same road at the same time of night you were there. What would you do?
Hide the car. But seriously, I think that our eyes play tricks on us. That is a painter's stock and trade. And I think that maybe this guy that you saw was a lookalike.
See, the problem is, I just can't live with maybe.
Yeah.
Connor, I'm standing here looking at your new cover. What do you mean you're not bringing me any pages? Connor, if this is about some girl...
Why is it that every time there's a problem, you think it has something to do with a girl? Goodbye.
Let's see your identification, please.
Connor McEwen for Hector Strauss.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
What the hell are you doing here?
Probably the same thing you are.
Oh, yeah? Really? You rode on a hot bus for 3 hours to bring Hector a picture of his kid, too?
I need to talk to Hector.
Don't you think it's a little late?
I think I might have made a mistake.
I was at the movies, alone.
Why didn't you tell that to the jury?
My lawyer said they'd laugh. I didn't have no ticket stub, no witness.
You were arrested before.
That was bullshit. They did a sweep. They busted all the cheros.
Cheros?
My friends, my boys. Except that time they dropped the charge.
Do you have any family?
I have 5 sisters and a little boy in Argentina. My son. And Nicky.
Don't worry, baby. I'm gonna get you out of here.
You gotta get me out of here soon. You don't know what it's like. I mean, they got me in here with the fucking animals. I can't take it. I'm begging you, man. You put me in here. You gotta get me out. I'm begging you.
Look, it's gonna be okay. I have a friend who's one of the best attorneys in town, and I think he can get Hector out.
If you listened to me in the first place, he wouldn't even be in there. I want to ask you something. If he was like some Park Avenue doctor and I was his wife, you would have believed me, right?
Look, I made a mistake, okay? But I'm gonna rectify it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure it's very hard on you. It's gonna be all right.
I screwed up.
No, it's good. Can you try to make the nose just a little sharper?
Oh, yeah. No, last night I screwed up. I slept with my dealer.
You slept with Larry?
No, my new dealer. Debbie Stein. No, yeah, if I slept with Larry, he might have sold some paintings.
Well, you just redeemed yourself. That is perfect.
Sorry. 1 hour photo took an hour and a half.
All right.
Yeah. It sort of looks like Hector. But older. Mean.
Let's hope the DA sees it that way.
Would you just take a look at this?
Connor, you swore under oath that you were 100% certain. So now what? You're 101% certain you were wrong?
I'm sure enough that I want this case reopened.
Your identification wasn't our only evidence.
Well, you didn't even have a murder weapon.
If it shows up, we'll be glad to take another look. Until then...
Wait. If Hector Stroessner was a Park Avenue doctor, would you feel the same way?
Justice is blind, Connor.
And obviously deaf as well.
I warned you. You know, the machinery of justice, it's hard enough to move forward, but it's almost impossible to reverse, and very, very expensive. Yeah, look, Connor, if you want the firm to handle this, we're going to need $100,000 up front.
$100,000?
In advance. Although if we don't get any new evidence, there's really not much we can do. Well...
He turned us down. We're gonna have to file for an appeal.
Jesus. What am I gonna tell Hector? That he has to put his faith in some other lawyer?
You just tell him that we're gonna get him a new trial, no matter what it takes, okay? It's okay. Hey. Do you want to have some dinner?
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
And, sir?
Thank you.
Those hotshot lawyers are gonna soak you for all you're worth.
Let me worry about that, okay?
Besides, your appeal's a long shot. I mean, my uncle couldn't even give us 40 to 1.
Your uncle?
Yeah, he's a bookie. I work for him part-time. What? What, does that make me some sort of bad person? Like maybe somebody who'd go out with a killer?
Look, if I didn't think Hector was innocent, I wouldn't be here, would I? You mind if I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
How did you and Hector get together in the first place?
Why, you don't think that we're a match made in heaven?
I didn't say that, but if I was writing the story, you'd be with a different guy.
Yeah? Who'd you have in mind? Thanks, it was good.
Glad you liked it. Where in the hell's a valet at?
Hey, what the hell are you doing? That's a classic!
God, this guy's fucking crazy!
Shit!
Apparently, you're not aware that I got off the auto theft detail 18 years ago.
Look, I told you it wasn't a car thief. The guy tried to run us over.
Aren't you being a bit paranoid? Your car's out front. They found it 5 blocks from the restaurant. Maybe if you're lucky, they waxed it and left you a full tank of gas.
Thanks. Come on.
Maybe it was just some joyrider.
Joyriders try to get away. They don't try to run you over.
Oh, come on, how would he even know where we were?
Well, my name was in the newspaper. My address is in the phone book.
What, I mean, you think that this guy might still be following us?
I don't know.
Sorry I took your last one.
I don't smoke.
What? Oh, fuck, they're his.
Oh, that's great. That should narrow our list of suspects down to 20 million or so.
No, maybe we can do better than that.
Club El Jaguar.
I mean, it sounds like some sort of dance club. Let's go check it out.
No. No, that's not our job.
Oh, I forgot. A writer's job is simply to observe, right?
I almost observed myself being run over tonight, and I'm not going to push this thing any further. I'll take these to Detective Hardaway tomorrow and see what he thinks.
Great, the shithead who screwed Hector.
I thought I was the shithead who screwed Hector.
Yeah, you got a point. All right, just take me home. I'm right on the right.
Sorry to startle you.
Don't tell me you came to move all the furniture out tonight, right?
Actually, I was having second thoughts about selling. You taught me how to do this. Sit in the dark, shut up, and observe.
Peggy.
You also taught me how to like sex with the lights on. Can I pour you a glass?
I'm not really in the champagne mood. I, got my head wrapped around this murder.
Well, I can think of better things to wrap your head around.
I'll show you out.
That's the way you want it? I didn't come here to seduce you, just to plant the seed in your mind.
That's good. Your car's here.
Mm.
You don't take it.
Not here.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know what in the hell to do.
I know. I understand what you're saying. Meet Peggy. Rich, sophisticated, connected, willing to admit she's wrong. On the downside, you're high maintenance and neurotic. But on the other hand, there's Nikki. Fresh, sexy, down to earth, and speaking as a professional, visual dynamite. It's a dilemma out of Shakespeare.
I think you're confusing Shakespeare with Judith Krantz.
With this, you can spend the next 20 years writing the great American novel, not have to worry about a dime. With this, everything goes right. Get Hector out of jail, and you slit your throat for bonking his old lady.
You know what Kafka said about sex?
No.
It's punishment for the happiness of being together.
Kafka never saw a body like Nikki's.
Book of matches? You call this evidence?
Look, we found it in a pack of cigarettes that he left in the car. It could be a club he goes to or something.
This is not evidence. Let me ask you something. You ever read De Quincey's on murder considered as a fine art?
No. Are you going to investigate this, or do I have to do it myself?
You know, the problem with you writers is that you think that you're outlaws. And you gotta prove it by hanging out with wise guys and killers, only sometimes that backfires. Like Norman Mailer getting Jack Henry Abbott out of jail so that piece of shit can turn around and stab some innocent guy to death.
And what about the innocent guy we sent to Sing Sing?
You got a bad conscience. Give some money to save the whales. I understand you people go nuts for that shit, but stay out of this, Connor. Because we put the right motherfucker away. Now get out of here. Go on.
What's the matter?
It's Hector. He tried to kill himself.
He what?
They just called. He's in the prison hospital.
Is he gonna be okay?
They don't know. They won't even let me go and see him. We gotta fucking do something, Connor, don't you see?
Look, just calm down,
No,
okay?
there's nothing to calm down about.
What do you want me to do?
I want us to find the killer. This looks like it.
Well, say no disco.
See the sign? Members only.
Well, we're looking for one.
Show me your card or get out.
Well, this do?
Big fucking deal. Mark Fletcher, attorney at law.
My client and her son are victims of a deadbeat who refuses to pay child support.
So?
So we have reason to believe he's a member of this club.
You're number 14, Mr. Benitez. This guy got a name?
Well, there's a problem. He uses several aliases, but we do have this picture.
Looks like this guy Soldado got in trouble for shooting hot loads. Wait here. My boss will know.
I knew you were a smooth talker, but that shit was poetry in motion.
Something about a friendly gun club that inspires creativity.
We've got to get that address.
Jesus, it's a gun bag.
What?
The guy on the subway had the same one.
My boss says that guy's never been here.
But you just said his name was Soldado.
My mistake. You'll have to leave. Now.
I'm just gonna take a little look around.
Back here. Let's go! Let's go!
Get off me! Shit!
Fucking come back!
Did you get the address? Bullshit, that's not Soldado. It's gotta be him.
There's only one way to find out.
Let's see if he's home. What are you doing?
Getting us in.
What you want?
It's Mrs. Wilson, apartment 27. I forgot my keys.
Human nature. Come on, let's go. There's 5. Here it is. I locked myself out a lot.
Yeah, so do I, but I find that this works better. Excuse me.
Hey! What are you doing? Put your hands up!
It's okay.
Don't move or I shoot you both. Come on. Come on, put them up. Vamos.
It's okay.
Up against the wall. Come on. You think I'm Rey Soldado? Fuck you, man. I'm the super of this building.
He owes this woman child support. Maybe you can help us find him.
Oh, yeah? Well, he owes me 3 months' rent. He's lucky I don't shoot him.
Well, you look like a hard-working man, Mr.
Julio. Me llamo Julio.
Julio. Well, Julio, this is Benjamin Franklin. It's the only guy on a bill who's not a dead president. I'm gonna write my number on this half. And if you see Rey Soldado, you give me a call. This other half is yours.
I tell you what. Why don't you give it to me right now? And then let you go into the apartment.
Okay.
Gracias, señor.
Thank you.
Por favor.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Guy's been following me.
I think I found it. That's it, isn't it?
It looks like it. Don't touch it. Could have his fingerprints on it.
You can't get any harder evidence than that.
If this is the murder weapon, and Soldato's prints are on it, Hector's a free man. Come on.
Wait.
What?
I don't want to go back to him.
Well, then you don't have to. Nikki, we should go.
Wait. Come here.
It's him! Come on! Hold it!
Let's go this way.
No, grab the gun!
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Shoot him!
I think you got him.
Come on, the bus!
Hola, hombre.
Hola, hermano.
I do good work, no?
Maybe I use you again sometime.
Oh, come on, man. I got a lot of mess to clean up. You don't want to pay me? That's okay. I'll go to the rich gringo. He give me his number.
And maybe you call the police.
No, I was kidding.
Relax, my friend. I know you always want more. Mas. So, I'm gonna give you a little present. Huh?
Yeah, I want to try it on like
Yeah,
this.
let me put it on you.
Try it like this. I like it like this.
You like it?
It's all right. Come on.
Maybe find something in the pocket you like.
Coño, vale.
Huh?
Gracias.
Come on, finish up. My writer friend found it. Now he left it. You know, you can always extort money when you have a good threat.
What the fuck are you doing?
Blanks, pendejo. Relax.
I don't fucking believe you, man.
But you better know who you make that threat to. It's working perfect.
I think you're gonna need some stitches. Maybe we should call a doctor or something.
I think I should call the police.
And tell them what? What, that we found this guy's gun and we just happened to try and kill him with it?
What else are we gonna do?
Trust me, the police have not believed you yet. They are not gonna start now.
Jesus, we had him now, and not a fucking chance in hell.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, how?
You could have been killed.
You too.
You can begin in here. All the furniture and art goes.
What are you doing here?
Did you really think I wasn't moving out today? I have no regrets about the other night, Connor, but Abbott and Costello are already carting off the living room. Well, I see you didn't let the sheets get too cold. What's the matter? Didn't you say goodbye? I never knew you went in for such rough trade.
Scared the shit out of me.
Maybe I need a shower too.
Cut it, Ray. I don't screw my partners in any sense of the word.
Only pompous riders, huh?
You think this guy means anything to me? He's a mark, okay, that's all. I do what I have to do to win his trust, okay?
Good. Then he'll believe you when you tell him you're leaving town.
What, you want to screw things up? I got this guy right where I want him.
I know.
Excuse me.
Between your legs. I want no more
I gotta
contact.
see him one more time or he's gonna suspect.
When I give you an order, you obey it.
That wasn't in my job description.
You've got a big mouth. You could end up just like Julio.
Super. What did you do to him?
Figure it out. Be a good girl.
Nikki, are you in? If you're in, would you please pick up? Look, I don't know what happened last night, but... Yeah.
There's a Detective Hardaway here to see you.
Okay, buzz him in. Nikki, if you get this message, please, just call me back, because I'm worried. Okay? All right, bye. Detective?
What, you allergic to furniture?
My ex-wife came by this morning and took it all away. Unless this is important, I have kind of a busy day ahead of me.
What happened? You find out you were banging Hector Stroessner's girlfriend? The DA says he saw you two being very friendly outside court.
Well, if consoling someone is a crime, then arrest me, but,
The man got shot in the basement last night, Connor. 111 West, 169th Street.
It's not exactly my stomping ground.
Well, the victim was wearing a leather jacket with a crown on the back. That sound familiar? This look like the jacket you saw? Preliminary ballistics suggest it could be the same gun that killed your jeweler friend.
Well, that's good. That puts Hector in the clear, right?
Cut the bullshit, Connor. I know you fit into this. The victim had a taped-up C-note with your name and your phone number on it. Now we know you're in the phone book, but it got me thinking. A writer obsesses he's put the wrong guy in jail.
Detective, I really don't have time for this.
Encouraged by this guy's girlfriend, who he's been consoling, he decides he's gonna find the real killer, but he gets himself into a jam, shoots, kills a guy wearing an identical jacket. You think I got a story?
I think you've been reading too many mystery novels.
And are you sure you were alone when you went up there last night?
I never said I was there last night.
And maybe I forgot to tell you. You forgot your car.
Unless you're booking me, Lieutenant, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave.
Connor. You know, I really hope your new girl makes a good alibi because you're gonna need one.
I'll call you back. Ma'am, I hope he's in a real important meeting.
Just get it done. What are you doing here?
You wouldn't take my calls, Maury.
I'm very busy. If you want to talk, make an appointment.
You hooked me up with a fucking psycho.
Client came to me looking for a good scam artist. You're the best one I know. I introduced you, end of story.
Bullshit, your client's killing people.
Hey, I didn't hear that! You know, you should have stuck with just faking car accidents for me. But no, you had to bust my balls looking for a big payday. You grifters are all the same. You think you can get out if you just make that one big score.
I am getting out, and you are gonna tell that motherfucker to lay off.
Need a skivvy change if the guy even looks at me funny.
Maury, sweetie, they still putting lawyers in jail for insurance fraud?
I'm on the case, babe.
Yeah, thought so.
Hello? Hello?
It's me.
Hey, I've been trying to call you. Are you all right?
Not really. I'm gonna have to go out of town for a while.
Why?
Because I am in way over my head, and look, whatever happens, I just want you to know that things aren't always what they seem, okay?
Look, I'm in over my head too, Nikki. I'm coming with you.
No.
There's a plane leaving every hour. We could go down there, and we could try to figure this thing out together.
All right. Okay. Meet me at the airport at 6. Terminal 3. I've got a lot to tell you.
See, I don't have a problem with the layout, but the colors are all wrong. It's a book about passion, isn't it? And I just don't think that blue's going to sell it. I mean, you got to give the reader an idea.
Absolutely.
Right.
Julie, could I speak with you? Excuse me. 1 second.
What?
Gotta go to town for a while. I wanted to give you this.
Ah, great. Perfect timing. We can make Christmas.
It's not mine. It's a kid who works at the library. It's one of the best things I've read.
I can hardly wait to read it then. Connor, I want to see your book.
Friends don't let friends read garbage. I burned it.
This isn't a joke. We'll make you pay back your advance.
If that's what it comes to, so be it.
Hey.
What?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? Well,
What?
My life has become a bottomless pit. Actually, I feel strange calling it my life because it really doesn't feel like my life anymore. But it's not all bad. At least I met a bookie I like. I gotta go.
Please, let me take that for you.
I tried calling you.
Uh-huh.
He said he was gonna leave town, so I just
Really?
thought I should stay on top
Well, I
of
thought you were ready to take orders and play like a team.
I just made a quick decision.
Mm-hmm. Well, you made the wrong one. You really think that puto could protect you? Do you? Huh?
What are you gonna do, fucking kill me?
No, not you. If anything goes wrong, I'll kill him. Do you understand? Now get your ass going.
She left without her deposit.
Well, did she have any family members or regular visitors?
She's only been here like 2 weeks. Rent the furniture and then send it back. I'm busy, honey. Go play in your room.
Is that your son?
Yes. He missed the lady. She was nice. Took his picture.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
What do you mean he was never admitted to the prison hospital? Yeah, he tried to kill himself. He's in critical condition. But... Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Don't shoot him, just a painter.
Hello.
If you want to make sure the police don't get the real gun, it's $250,000.
Look, man, I don't have any money.
Have it ready, Cheddar. You wait for my orders.
What kind of trouble are you in, Connor?
See, sometimes it can come down to a single word. He used the word charo, and Hector used it too.
So?
Well, so I know it's some kind of a slang, but I don't know what it means or who uses it. And if there's a connection, which I think there is, this guy will know.
You should learn Spanish, my friend. It's the language of your continent.
Maybe you can give me a crash course.
You were right about Chero. It means he's probably Argentinian, though more importantly, Rey Soldado is not a name. It means king soldier.
He wore a leather jacket with a crown on it.
With 3 points?
Mm-hmm.
It's the symbol of a particular death squad, one of the worst in Buenos Aires. They leave a 3-pointed crown on the heads of their victims, usually after decapitating them.
Great.
Well, why would they use this in the States?
Refugees came here. The monster followed. Here they used their terror for extortion. Maybe they were extorting your jeweler friend.
Antonio never would have paid.
And so he was murdered. And then they came after you for the profits they lost. These are a little grainy, but it's the best we can do.
Would a group like this work with an American?
Female American?
If they did, they wouldn't think twice about killing her. They trust no one outside of the squad.
Ooh, senior class picnic. Hey, there's Ray.
Yep, right down front. Looks like he's the unit commander.
No. Up there.
That's Hector.
Check out the name tags.
Brothers.
No wonder you made a mistake.
I'm not so sure I did.
So maybe the cops were right. Maybe Hector did it. I pick him out of the lineup. His brother reads about me in the paper, thinks I'm rich, and...
And then the Nikki.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, if it's any consolation, I'm sure you're not the first guy that she's conned.
Yeah, well, if it was all an act, it was one of the great performances of all time.
For 250 grand, I hope it was worth it. So listen, you gonna call the cops? You want me to?
Cops aren't going to help me find out what I need to know. As far as Nikki goes, I want to hear from her mouth first.
You're asking me for $250,000? It's a lot of money, Connor.
It's only a loan.
But I don't have the right to know what it's for.
I just think it's better that you don't.
You know, if you'd accepted the prenuptial agreement, you wouldn't need this.
Look, Peggy, I never wanted any money from you at all, okay? But now I don't have a choice. If you don't feel comfortable with this, I understand.
Well, if there's one thing you've always kept, it is your word.
Yeah?
Listen to me very carefully. Do you have the money?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. In 1400 hours, I want you to carry it in a black bag to the 42nd Street station. A-train platform.
You get pushed in front of the train? No, I don't think so. It's my money, my plan, okay? We'll meet at the public library on 41st and 5th at 5 o'clock in the main room. I'll give the money to Nikki. If I see you, the deal's off. You got that?
So what, did you go for it?
He doesn't have a choice.
Thinks he's fucking with me. He has no idea.
He has more ideas than you'll ever have.
How about a truce, huh? We got some money to pick up here.
Do all your partners end up dead or in jail? Even your own brother?
Shut up. My brother made a mistake. He should have killed your right of friend when he had the chance. I'm just taking advantage of the situation.
How you doing?
Fine.
You got everything ready?
Yeah.
All right, now look, whatever you do, don't try to be a hero, okay?
Oh, no. I'm not the type. But I owe you because your editor called and she liked my novel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, whatever you do, don't give it to her cheap, all right?
What?
Yeah.
Nikki's here. She's on her way up the front steps.
Okay, I'll meet her in the lobby.
Detour time.
Military punctuality, it's very impressive.
Yeah. On your knees. Let's see what's in the bag.
Fair's fair. You didn't bring the gun.
You remember Frankie, don't you? So where is it?
It's in the fiction section. Where this used to be.
All right, let's move.
Your friend is in deep shit. Now, he told me he'd be here at 5 with a pile of evidence. What the fuck is going on?
He's got it. He's inside. Come on, you don't want to miss this.
Inside, huh?
Here you go, count it.
You know what your problem is? You think you're smart.
No, my problem is that I never should have second-guessed myself. I was right the first time I testified against your brother, wasn't I? Probably gave you that gun to get rid of. I'm sure Nicky came up with a better idea.
Just a day worker, hired help. This was an intelligence operation. As soon as I read about you IDing Hector, I knew that you were the perfect mark. A guilty liberal with no faith, no real conviction. Confuse you enough, and you'd want to believe you made a mistake. That's how smart you are.
You know, with your knowledge of character, you should be a novelist.
Put it in the bag.
Here you go, battle trophy. I'm sure you'd prefer a human ear. Gun?
You want it?
You all right? Get that bag.
We got a lot of book theft lately. So open the bag. Open the bag, motherfucker.
What is this?
Give
Just
me the
take your hands
goddamn
off.
bag. Don't
Take your
fucking
hands
down! Cover me. Be careful.
Go, go, go!
Got a shooter here. Give me an ambulance and some backup now!
Connor, freeze! You're still a suspect.
I used to work here. I know my way around.
Okay, smart guy. Get us out of here.
Officer down! Library basement! Library basement! Where the fuck is that ambulance?
You okay?
See, you don't look so happy to see me.
They would have killed you if I didn't come.
Shut up. Which way?
Well, you have to excuse me. I'm a bit flustered. I'm not used to having people blown away in front of my face, okay?
I should have put a bullet in your head when you pulled that book trick.
Never underestimate the power of reading.
Or the power of a 9mm.
Just tell them!
It's this way.
You should have left things alone.
It's not in my nature. So how much of it was an act?
Where do you want me to begin? I never even met Hector until the day in court.
I'm not talking about the con, I'm talking about us.
What is that?
It's a train. There used to be a subway station under the library. It's where I was taking you. It's the only way out.
Let's go. Move it.
Move it.
Hold it. Frankie, give her your gun. Go on.
What are you doing, Ray?
Shoot him.
You're acting like a fucking crazy person, Ray. Let's just get out.
He knows too much. Shoot him.
It's an old game we like to play, Nicky. Go into a village, walk into a home, make lovers, shoot each other.
You okay?
I'm okay. Connor,
You gotta get out of here.
no.
I don't want to watch you get old in some prison. Nikki? Have a good life.
I swear to God.
But where's the cash?
I don't know.
I got the whole thing on tape.
Your friend here tells me you handed over 250 grand. Where's the cash?
His partner must have taken it.
Who, the girl?
No, it was a guy. He was about 20, Latin.
You're full of shit, Connor. Where is the girl?
I wish I knew, Detective.
What a mess.
Now, this is one book that I'm going to read very carefully.
Don't worry. The names were changed to protect the innocent.
You take care.
You too, Detective.
Well, he went through a bit of a dry period, and it was hell, but I never lost faith in him.
What's your name?
Larry Kramer. With a K.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Hi. So, I would like to buy one.
Well, you're a little late. We're all sold out.
Oh. Well then, maybe you let me order one from you.
$250,000. Okay.
Yeah, I told you I was pretty good with numbers. Don't worry about it. I've got some interest in a couple mini malls in Miami.
So you think this makes us even?
Well, I was just hoping that maybe we could go back to zero.
Zero is for people with no history.
You like?
Yeah, I do. I think we deserve better than that. Don't you?
Actually, I already read your book.
You did.
I liked it. But there are a few points that, you know, maybe I would have handled differently.
Like perhaps the central female character?
Their relationship. I mean, it could have been a little more romantic.
Well, what do you think about a sequel?
I could get behind that.